What's up, folks? This is Vance Anderson, aka the Fat Checker. Just sending out another video to you telling you don't forget about us. My Brother's Video podcast is not going away. Remember, in the next couple of weeks, we coming out with an all new format. So until then, I wanted to share with you this video we recorded some time ago about Sha'Carri Richardson and marijuana. Should she have been banned or should she not have been banned? What are your thoughts? I want to jump on this other topic real quick. I'm gonna share this video. So Sha'Carri Richardson, huh, y'all? I'm sure y'all heard of the name. She done got banned. Was suspended, not banned, but suspended. In the news they talk about banned, but she's been suspended for a month. And she, because of the use of marijuana. And so she's not going to be able to participate in the 100 meter. And that's not because her ban actually ends before the actual 100 meter races, but because she used marijuana during the time of her trial runs, she didn't qualify. So she still might qualify for the 4x4 100.
They said they voted her off. They're not going to let her do that either.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to research that, man. This girl here she is a runner. Sha'Carri.
They said, well, you're young, you have to pay your
Check it out. 21 years old, bro.
Second fastest in the world.
And a beast. Look.
Richardson said, I could just tell you this is another race, but I have to give respect to the magnitude of this event. Sha'Carri Richardson with that bright orange hair. She wasn't the first out of the blocks. On the inside, Tiana Daniels got a good start, but this is where Richardson winds up and eases back. She points to the time, 10:65.
She like a beast, fellas. Go figure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so listen. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I don't have the popular answer on this one, but be honest.
Yeah, no. Give an answer. I want to hear your opinion, right?
Let me tell you.
Hold on. She got suspended for marijuana, using marijuana, and the story is, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but the story is that she heard that her paternal parent died, and she took it hard and smoked marijuana, and they found out through a drug test, and thus she got suspended. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, you want me to start?
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
Okay.
Racial.
I can't say that. I can't say racial. I tell you why I don't say that. Because I work for the government. And even though it's legal in California and it's legal in Denver and it's legal all these other places, right? I work for the government. If I smoke, I lose my job. It don't matter what my reasoning is. It don't matter what I do. Unless I go to them and say, I smoke marijuana, I got a problem. That's what
right.
If she would have told them that, listen what I'm going to tell you, they could not have prosecuted, they could have not done nothing to her. Because now she has a habit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
The way they do us, if I step up and I knew I smoke weed, I go to my boss and say, I got a problem. I smoke marijuana. If I do that, they can't fire me.
That's how it is on our job.
That's how it works. Okay, now let's talk about that. We know the rules, gents. It's called accountability, man. I can't use the excuse that I lost my mother, and and that hit me hard as anything in my life. But I still know if I smoke weed, I'm losing my job. I'm going to complicate my life even more. I know the rules, irregardless of my circumstance or situation. As long as the federal law says marijuana is still illegal, Doc, baller supersedes everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Federal law.
Interesting. So Doc, and what's your perspective on it?
It's like that at our job. We got some guys that were smoking and drinking and they was like coming to work drunk or coming to work with a problem, and then they found out like, oh, that's all I gotta say and be out for work for a month. Hell yeah, let me do that. Yo, I got a problem with drinking. I got a problem with smoking. And it's like they saved their jobs. Just like what Kev said, if you tell them hands for it, then it's all right. So they can't do nothing to you because you said, just like you said, I got a problem, I got a situation, I'm going through something. So I mean, it's a shame that she got popped like that because she is, like you said, she's a beast.
Yeah.
But she couldn't have got popped for that. Not for no marijuana though.
So why do you say she should got popped for marijuana?
Because everybody is smoking it. I mean, if she didn't say anything,
not.
Well, I mean, you know,
okay. Well, you know you on the
yeah. But I mean, but that was a long time ago, man. Me smoking it, but I'm just.
Plus, you got a problem. See,
I
got a problem.
I have a problem. I got a problem.
Okay, there you go.
To me, I don't think it's fair. That's why I said the part about racial, man. Just because she just kicked butt, man. I think it's just on the racial side, to me, in my opinion.
I kind of want to piggyback on Doc because I understand because you had some Olympic people that won medals that have been on marijuana and did other drugs also.
But were they tested?
They were on the Caucasian label.
But Baller, were they tested during the trials and were positive? That's the difference.
Well,
that's the difference right there. That's the difference.
You know, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not, me personally, I'm not going to condone that for whatever reason, because I've never been a person to engage in marijuana myself, you know, so whatever it is, you know, to each his own, that makes whatever they had, the reason that they smoke it, to make them feel good, whatever, you know. But again, you know, I've never been a person that engaged in that, you know, but to me, once you reach that plateau of where she is, you're looked at a different type of way.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
You're looked at a different type of way, you know, and then, you know.
You can't make no mistakes.
Yeah, even in our professions, we're looked at a different type of way. We can't do certain things because just like you guys have said, you will be fired.
Oh yeah.
So this is difficult for me, fellas. I'm just gonna keep it real, right? It's difficult for me because I use edibles. Shit, right. I'm just gonna tell you, right? And not every day, you know, periodically I use edibles. And you know, when I think about the sports world, so I agree with you in your assessment, Marine, right? I agree with you in your assessment, right? Accountability is important. But I also go back to the context of why was drug testing implemented in the first place in sports? It's so that people didn't have an advantage over others, right?
Right.
And I don't see marijuana providing any advantage
at all
to anyone. Now, I say that to say this. I'm going to say I don't see marijuana providing an advantage, like while doing sports. But some people can argue, well, it calms you so you're not nervous, right? Some people can say that, right? But at the same time, it also slows you down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
let me say something, Vance, real quick. Okay, you say that, right?
Yeah.
You know what CBD is ranked in the federal in the drug level?
No.
It's a class 1. It's ranked up there with heroin and the rest. You didn't know that, did you?
CBD.
We can't
oil.
We can't even do the oils.
That oil.
In the federal. Okay.
In the federal, in the classifications.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know, but that's what it is.
So I think it's a power trip. I think it's a way for the government to control things like back in the day, right? Like I've watched, oh my God, what is the show I've been watching? I finally been watching this show, fellas, Snowfall, and it brought to light to me like everything that's occurring, like how we was selling drugs to support Nicaragua and to the black community. So, anyways, my point is this: it's a control thing, and so while I understand, okay, you know what, they decided we're going to ban her for this, you know, this 100, you know, race, to just take her out of everything.
I didn't like that part.
Yeah, that was tough, man, because
I didn't like the part that she was gonna be okay. She could have ran 100.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem I had.
Yeah.
But I am about accountability. I'm gonna say that again. It is about being accountable. And when you at that level, as Baller said, the stakes are that much higher.
Right.
You got to even be more on point. Because we know as black men, we don't want to give them the gun to shoot us with. The gun, they already got the gun on us. Don't give them the bullet. You made it easy for them.
It made it easy. The country that they're in.
Yes.
So does anybody know what's on the ban list for drugs? Or is it just, does it give a list of drugs? I don't know, right?
There's a list. There's a list.
It does give a list on there? I'm just curious.
In the federal government, we have a category of what drug levels are.
No, I know federal. I'm saying, but for the Olympics, do you think it's the same?
Sure they got a big list.
Yeah, I'm curious. I have to look that up. So I don't know, but to be banned, now that y'all mentioned she's banned completely, I'm like surprised.
I didn't know she was banned completely. I thought she was just banned for the 100, and they said that she was going to be able to do the 400.
4x1
So she's banned. She's banned for the whole Olympics.
Yeah, pretty much. What else she gonna do? I think she's gonna run the 200, the 4x100, and the 200, right? Yeah, but that's her specialties. So,
yeah, lesson learned. Well, I guess lesson learned for her, right? The other thing I don't like about this whole thing is that there's no consistency across the board with respect to America, right? The federal government, then you got the state saying it's okay, and then some federal governments, the federal government saying no, right?
Right.
We got to get together and get it changed.
Yeah,
at the federal level, because we can't complain about it as long as you got you random states doing their own thing. Like you can't take drugs state to state. Right. So you get on a plane with weed here and you fly to Pennsylvania, you in trouble.
You're in trouble.
You see what I'm saying? You leave California, you good, but you land in Pennsylvania, it's a problem.
Is it illegal in Pennsylvania, y'all?
Marijuana, the way y'all use it, yes, it is.
Wait, come on. What you mean the way we use it?
You just said you engage in edibles.
Oh, right? Yeah. Y'all can't get edibles? Y'all ain't got dispensaries?
They can use it for regular.
Yes, yeah, we got dispensaries.
They can buy it.
But do you need to have a medicinal? You need to have a medicinal card?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That too. Very different than out here, bro.
Yeah, California.
Every state you go to is different. And if that's the case, if that is the problem, then it's bigger than this level. We have to address this at a federal level. We have to get the federal government to buy off on this and say it's not illegal. And then it doesn't matter. Right. There's no CBD.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that until the congressmen are already in place
to buy and make the money off of it.
Exactly. When that happens, then it'll reach the federal level for us.
That's why they in bed with the cigarettes. Mm-hmm. And as this moves over, this is what they're doing. They're moving their states to the weed because the cigarette thing. Look how long cigarettes have been wrong for us.
Yes.
And they're still legal.
Yeah.
There is nothing positive about smoking. There's nothing positive about it. But it's illegal, you know what I'm saying? And little by little, they nipped at it. Okay, now you got to be 18. Now you got to be this. But how many years has it taken to get to this level with cigarettes?
Yeah, exactly.
Because who owns the cigarettes? Who are the lobbyists? Who's making the money? And you call the right baller until they can swing their money up to the weed. Mm-hmm. And they making the money from it. They gonna make sure it's a federal. Let's talk about prohibition. Should we need to back up and talk about prohibition? Who got rich from prohibition? Think about what I'm saying. Who got rich? It wasn't black people.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, man. It's history repeating itself, but now it's weed.
My brothers. Video podcast.